A single breath of their venom could turn an entire empire to ash. They possessed power so immense that even the king of gods had to intervene. What if the ancient dragons of Myanmar were more than just myths? Deep within the sacred texts, rivers, and volcanic peaks of Burma lie the legends of the Naga kings, divine, reality-bending serpent deities. Today, we uncover the thrilling lore of the 10 most powerful dragon kings in history. Strap in, because this gets deep. Welcome back, seekers of the unknown, to another midnight hour at Evening Chronicles. If you have a passion for ancient mythologies, unsolved historical mysteries, and eerie folklore from around the globe, you are exactly where you belong. Before we descend into the hidden underwater realms of the Serpent Lords, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Evening Chronicles. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a journey into the shadows. Now, let's unlock the secrets of the 10 supreme dragon kings of Myanmar. 1. Ayeyarwady, the guardian lord of the Ayeyarwady River. Long ago, during the era of the Kassapa Buddha, a devout Buddhist monk accidentally tore a leaf from a sacred kanazo tree while traveling on a raft. Though it seemed a minor mistake, he failed to confess this spiritual infraction before passing away. As a result of his unresolved karma, he was reborn in the realm of the serpents as King Ayeyarwady. Despite possessing immense divine power, legendary armor, and deadly venom, Ayeyarwady despised his monstrous dragon form and desperately longed to return to human existence. In Burmese folklore, King Ayeyarwady governs the country's lifeblood, the mighty Ayeyarwady River. He is believed to protect sailors and control the very flow of the currents, capable of manifesting a body that stretches across leagues of water. When the Gautama Buddha achieved enlightenment, Ayeyarwady conjured massive, towering tidal waves to raise himself to the human realm just to gaze upon and worship the Buddha. His tragic tale remains a powerful reminder of how a single oversight can reshape destiny, and riverbank communities still honor his presence to this day. 2. Kuladara and Mahadara, the tyrants of the ocean throne. Kuladara and Mahadara were an uncle and nephew duo who ruled the treacherous depths of the Indian Ocean and the coastal waters of Myanmar. Their names are etched in history due to a catastrophic civil war fought over a legendary gem-encrusted throne. Both dragon kings commanded vast underwater empires with millions of heavily armed Naga soldiers capable of spewing toxic fumes that could choke the skies and boil the oceans. Witnessing this impending doom through his divine vision, the Buddha intervened. Emerging in the heavens above the battlefield, he displayed awe-inspiring miracles to humble the dragon's pride and preached a sermon on peace. Deeply remorseful, the two kings ceased their war and offered the jeweled throne to the Buddha. Coastal fishermen still invoke their names to safely navigate oceanic storms. 3. Buddhista, the ascetic prince of purity. King Buddhista stands unique among the dragon lords as he was actually a past life of the Gautama Buddha. Weary of the hedonistic luxuries of the underwater dragon palace, Prince Buddhista chose to ascend to the mortal realm to practice strict meditation. He coiled himself atop an earthen mound near the shores of Myanmar, vowing to maintain absolute spiritual purity. Though his venom was lethal enough to reduce a continent to cinders, Buddhadatta swore an oath never to harm a living soul, even if it cost him his life. This vow was put to the ultimate test when a ruthless snake charmer captured him using dark magic, abusing him and forcing him to perform humiliating dances in crowded village squares. Throughout the torture, the Dragon Prince held back his devastating power, choosing extreme patience over wrath. Today, he is revered across Myanmar as the ultimate symbol of self-control and spiritual resilience. 4. Pandaka, the sentinel of the sacred cave. Deep within the misty, untamed jungles of the Alungda Katapa National Park in Upper Myanmar lies the hidden domain of King Pandaka. According to sacred tradition, when the great Arhat Mahakassapa passed away, his uncremated body was placed inside a secret mountain cave. To prevent the corrupted or unworthy from disturbing this holy sanctuary, King Pandaka wrapped his colossal, fiercely protective coils around the cave's entrance, sealing it through divine magic. Pandaka is known as a righteous, fiercely protective Buddhist guardian. If travelers with malicious intent or unpure hearts attempt to seek the cave, Pandaka summons thick mountain fogs, torrential downpours, and violent thunderclaps to drive them away. Conversely, those with pure hearts are granted safe passage and divine protection. The mysterious Naga wells found in the region are believed to be physical proof of his continuous otherworldly vigilance. 5. Jayasena, the relic thief of the ancient kingdom. King Jayasena is a legendary figure closely intertwined with the founding of the Lower Mon kingdoms and the glorious history of the Shwedagon Pagoda. When two merchant brothers, Tapusa and Balika, were returning from India with sacred hair relics given to them by the Buddha, their ship crossed Jayasena's oceanic territory. Mesmerized by the divine aura of the relics, Jayasena used his reality-bending magic to secretly steal two of the hair strands, bringing them down to his magnificent undersea palace for worship. It eventually required the personal intervention of Sakra, the king of the Devas, gods, to descend into the Dragon Kingdom and reclaim the relics so they could be enshrined on Singutara Hill. Though Jayasena was fiercely possessive and prideful, his actions stemmed from a deep devotion to the Dhamma. It is said that he later repented, sending his elite dragon architects to help construct the subterranean vaults beneath the Shwedagon Pagoda, where he vowed to guard the base of the golden spire for all eternity.
6. Kala, the ageless slumberer of the world's core. King Kala is one of the oldest and most massive entities in mythology, existing since the dawn of the current cosmic cycle. His divine duty is unique. He spends thousands of years in a profound, uninterrupted sleep within a golden palace located at the absolute bottom of the cosmic ocean. He wakes up only once per world age, specifically at the exact moment a new Buddha is about to attain enlightenment. When the young Prince Siddhartha floated his golden bowl down the Neranjara River, the bowl sank to the bottom of the sea, landing directly inside Kala's palace and striking the bowls of the three previous Buddhas with a resonant, echoing chime. Hearing this sacred sound, King Kala awakened, proclaiming, "Ah, it feels like only yesterday that a Buddha walked the earth, and yet another has already arisen." He then ascended to the surface with a retinue of millions to sing hymns of praise. Kala's awakenings are said to gently shake the tectonic foundations of the earth itself. 7. Nanda Ponanda, the defiant titan of Mount Meru. King Nanda Ponanda was notorious for possessing the greatest ego and the most aggressive temperament in the dragon pantheon. Infuriated by the sight of the Buddha and his disciples flying through the sky toward the heavenly realms, Nanda Ponanda decided to block their path. He expanded his body to an astronomical scale, wrapping his colossal coils 7 times around the cosmic mountain, Mount Meru, completely swallowing the sky in pitch-black toxic smoke. To break his pride, the Buddha assigned his chief disciple, Shin Maha Moggallana, the master of supernatural powers, to subdue him. Moggallana transformed himself into an even larger, more terrifying celestial dragon, engaging Nandapananda in a cosmic battle of illusions, fire and smoke that shook the dimensions. Defeated and humbled by the monk's superior spiritual power, Nandapananda surrendered and took refuge in the Buddha's teachings. His epic defeat is celebrated in classical Burmese poems and orchestral music as a triumph over spiritual arrogance. 8. Maung Dipa, the Fire Lord of Mount Popa. Mount Popa, an extinct oasis volcano rising from the arid plains of central Myanmar, is famous for being the home of powerful spirits. Operating deep within its subterranean lava tubes and volcanic vents is King Maung Dipa. Unlike his oceanic brethren, Maung Dipa is an earth and fire element dragon king, possessing absolute mastery over the subterranean heat, magma channels, and rare minerals of the volcanic network. Local legends dictate that mystics, alchemists, and spiritual seekers, known as Wazas and Zorjis, who travel to Mount Popa, must first offer respect to Maung Dipa to safely utilize the mountain's magical energies. The Dragon King frequently shapeshifts into a human aristocrat to walk among mortals, quietly funding the restoration of pagodas and protecting the natural ecosystem of the sacred mountain from greed and exploitation.
9. Erawan, the Leviathan of the coastal Gulf. King Erawan is the undisputed lord of the Gulf of Motama and the rugged, storm-swept coastal waters of Rakhine State. He rules a massive sunken empire populated by merfolk, sea serpents, and prehistoric marine beasts. Erawan commands the coastal tides and oceanic weather patterns, and his palace is constructed entirely from glowing pearls and shipwrecked gold. In ancient times, Burmese naval armadas and international merchant ships would never venture into the deep bay without offering grand ceremonial tributes to King Erawan, praying for safe passage. Erawan is viewed as a stern, unforgiving enforcer of maritime justice. Those who pollute the oceans, act out of malice, or break oaths at sea are met with his sudden, terrifying artificial squalls and whirlpools. 10. Thunanda, the Emerald Sage of Inle Lake. Cradled within the cool, mist-covered Shan Hills lies Inle Lake, under which lies the tranquil aquatic kingdom of King Thunanda. In stark contrast to the volatile ocean kings, Thunanda is an extraordinarily peaceful and wise dragon lord. He uses his divine energies to maintain ecological balance, ensure seasonal rainfalls for agricultural communities, and purify the high-altitude waters. According to Shan tribal lore, Thunanda closely monitors the annual Paundo'o Pagoda festival, where sacred Buddha images are ferried across the lake on a golden royal barge. It is widely believed that Thunanda and his invisible dragon servants swim directly beneath the barge, smoothly guiding it through treacherous currents and ensuring that no harm ever befalls the pilgrims. He represents the protective symbiotic bond between nature, spirits, and humanity. And there you have it, friends, the captivating and awe-inspiring lore of the 10 supreme dragon lords of Myanmar. Their stories remind us of a time when the boundaries between the human world, nature, and the divine were beautifully blurred. Which of these legendary dragon lords intrigued you the most? Was it the ageless slumber of King Kala or the fierce protective nature of King Pandaka? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Asian mythology, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with a fellow lore lover. Thank you so much for spending your evening with us here at Evening Chronicles. Until the next chapter unfolds, stay curious, stay safe, and good night.